Okay, here we'll start out with the weather. My name is Timothy O'Donnell, and I'm with Circle City Clubhouse here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today's weather is high 62 and low 44, clouds and breaks of sun. Chance of precipitation is 16%. Friday, which is of course the 25th, which is tomorrow, high 60 and low 45, mostly cloudy. Chance of precipitation 22%, and Saturday 26th, high 59 and low 50, periods of rain and some heavy. Precipitation is 82%, and Sunday 10/27 is high 63, low 42%, times of clouds and sun, and precipitation 25% on Sunday the 27th. Well, I've got some pretty interesting article right here. It talks about mental illness and criminal insanity. Is there a link? Stereotypes continue to linger around mental illness. However, it is time we as a society dig deeper and learn more about what it means to be mentally ill. People who suffer from mental illness are not the criminals. It seems to be the exact opposite. They are in fact more likely to be the victims. This is from the HuffPost, which is apparently out of the United Kingdom, or better known as England, Great Britain. The article is pretty interesting. I really suggest you read it. Things like perhaps they temporarily lose that inmate ability to determine right from wrong. A broken moral compass that still has potential to be fixed. It's possible that in true moment of insanity they lose touch with reality, and fueled by guilt, fear, anger, remorse, or something else entirely commit a heinous act they had no intentions of doing. If these people who should not be incarcerated but receiving care in a mental health faculty. However, this is not the majority, in the extreme majority. By reason of insanity, reports that less than 1% of criminals who plea not guilty by reason of insanity are acquitted, and that nearly 70% of them react their plea. Based on this knowledge, it should seem that more than not insanity plea, it is used to avoid imprisonment rather than a true case of mental illness, individually who's desperate need of medical care. The truth that people who suffer from mental illness are not violent. They are not crazy. They are simply human and misunderstood. Ironic, the stigma that follows them by reason of insanity reports that the people who suffer from mental illness are usually 2 to 5 times more likely to be a victim of a crime. So you might want to read the article further. It's a quite interesting article, and it goes into a little bit more further detail. It's only like, well, one page there. But once again, it's the blog. Well, on the HuffPost is mental illness and criminally insane. Is there a link? And I just thought it was very interesting to read because it talks about that people with mental illness is misunderstood. They're not prone to commit a mental crime. They're just misunderstood, obviously, by a lack of a good morals, a good moral compass. They're just mistreated. So they're actually a victim of cruelty or mental abuse that brings them to thinking people are actually insane. But it's just that they're just kind of raised with a poor mental compass. So they're actually victims as opposed to criminals. So that's my update, and I encourage you to finish reading the article. I guess it's only a page. So thank you for listening, and have a good day.